Welcome to Confident Chaos. My name is Mel, and we're going to do a reading for Virgo. So all my Virgos, come in, get comfortable. The only rule is to be kind to each other. I'm trying to set up the microphone. I forgot to do it before I press record, so bear with me. So yeah, Virgo, I started your reading, the pre-shuffle, off camera, and I used the beautiful, is it the beautiful? No, I'm sorry. It's the Beauty and the Soul Oracle by Beauty and the Soul, illustrated by Daniel Boudou Fortune. So it's this, okay? And I show you these because if you're interested on, like you see the deck and you think it's beautiful or relates to you or it speaks to you, you see the cards and they're like kind of jumping at you, you might want to go get your own deck. So I always kind of try to remember to tell you guys the name so you know you can look it up. Google is our friend. But a lot of things you could just check on Amazon. I forget, are we boycotting Amazon? Because I know we tore Target up, baby. They are begging for business. Oh, and that's a Virgo thing to do. Analyze, plan an attack, and execute. That's what happened to Target. Everybody got sick of their shit. You want to turn away DEI. You want to support this fool? Well, we won't support you. Anyway, Virgo, from the deck, you pulled the Magician, the Death, and the Fool. Now, this deck only has major arcanas and a few additional cards that's just for customization for the author, right? Things they wanted to put in. But you didn't pull anything but the majors, like the normal ones that we're familiar with. So let's go. I don't solicit readings. You can leave a donation. The information is in the description box. I also provide personal readings. It's in the description box. Right now, I have a special that if you become a member of the channel, you'll get a free reading. You'll just send me an email and say, hey, I became a member, or I'll get a notification. And but I want the email so that I can return the reading to you because it's going to be a video and it's going to be by email. So if you just respond in the email, say, hey, Mel, I paid for the membership. Where's my reading? Oh, massacre is all, I didn't take it off last night, which is bad. And now I look like I have raccoon eyes. Anyway, yeah. So if you do that, you'll get a free personal reading within 24 hours. Now, let's get into it. Virgo, right now you're stepping into your power. The Magician is knowing that you have everything you need to manifest everything you want, right? It's like you're being called right now, and you may feel this within, that you're being called or pulled to use your voice, your tools, and your mind to with intention. Though it's like everything you do, it's okay, put it like this: nothing you're doing on a whim right now. Nothing is just spontaneous right now. Everything, every decision, every move you're making is with intention. The intention is going to be different for everyone, but this is just how Virgo is moving right now. And let me show you this card. I just have to hide her vajayjay and her nips because she's a little naked on the world. But this is kind of how you look. You're on fire. Your energy is on fire. You're at a place in life where, or a stage in life, or a chapter in life where you know that you don't need to wait to create. So like maybe in the past things happen where you had to put a pause on things. And I'm just saying this for an example. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but you wanted to start a new business, but you just had a baby. So, you know, it was kind of hard to get that off the ground with this other, let's call them projects. I know kids aren't projects, but you just have a baby, you know, that the first 2-3 years is kind of hectic with babysitting, scheduling, getting accustomed to everything all over, creating a routine, you know. And so it wasn't the right time to start something. It's like right now, you don't have to wait to create, Virgo. I don't know if that makes sense to you. It makes sense to someone. But in what capacity, it all depends on what Virgo I'm talking to. Yeah. The death card now. Let me hide her little booty just in case you two have a problem with butt cheeks. Okay. You see how this lady is on the floor? It's over for her. Her chapter has ended. It's a new her emerging. So, we have many deaths in our life, meaning killing off our old self. When we elevate, when we complete chapters, learn lessons, we move forward. And it's like now you're moving forward just renewed. This marks the end of a cycle where you had a fear of failure or emotional attachments held you back. It seems like this is not going to be an issue for you anymore, Virgo, with the death card. Your last card is the Fool, which is telling you to trust again. Take a leap of faith. You don't have to know all the details, Virgo. If something is presenting to you and you feel it like in your gut, this is what I should do, I want to take this chance, whether it's in love, whether it's in any other aspect. It's like Spirit is telling you that a fresh path is unfolding and it's one that aligns with your true essence. So take the damn jump, Virgo. I like this. It's like knowing, like, not, I don't want to say that because we all go through things where sometimes we lose sight of who we really are, right? We feed into our insecurities a little bit. Well, baby, that's not where you're at, Virgo. Okay. This signals a major energetic reset. It's like the start of a new life chapter built on empowerment and authenticity. You get what I'm saying? You're not trying to please anybody. You're not trying to put on a show for anybody. This chapter is called About Me, For Me, Only. I only care about it. Me, me, me. Me. And I like that. All right, Virgo. What should we pull? Let's pull from the repair and growth. It's repair, evolution, growth, oracle cards. Okay. This is modern oracle for self-healing and growth. Saint Sishu. Okay. Well, you could look that up, but yeah. Holy Spirit. Okay. I set an intention to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the month. I want to thank everyone that has helped me. I appreciate you. If you're new to this channel, welcome. We're calm, cool, and collective. If you're a returning subscriber, you know how it is, boo. Hey. What do we have for the Magician? Well, should I pull for like the Magician? Yeah. So we have betrayal and we have childhood wound. Part of the stuff that was holding you back, Virgo, was things that happened that you didn't even have any control over. This was things that happened when you were being raised. So I don't want to be harsh, but I got to be straight to the point right now. It's kind of like you're carrying around things that your parents created or whoever raised you created. And maybe you found out that these people betrayed you in some type of way. And maybe that was something that you really had to kind of build yourself up to get over. Or whoever raised you didn't necessarily allow you to be a kid, is what I'm hearing. I feel like that's the betrayal. You weren't allowed to exactly be a kid. Now, what does that mean? That means you were spoken to as an adult. You were expected to do things as an adult. You were, put it like this, you were expected to hold up responsibilities like an adult. Of course, not to the capacity of where you had to go out and get a paycheck. But I just feel like you weren't treated. Children should enjoy their childhood. They have their whole life to be an adult and have responsibilities. To make it short, I feel like you didn't get that. Not to say you had a phone bill in your name. Maybe you could have, but that's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is that you held you were more adult than child when you were a child. And this is a betrayal. This is something that people would have to recover from and get over. It's just like Michael Jackson. I was looking at something on TikTok, and Michael Jackson's father and mother were being interviewed, and they straight up asked him, like, is your son weird? Talking about Michael. And he was like, no, Michael isn't weird. He's just a perfectionist, and he's been that way since he was a kid. And people in the comments was wilding, just like, yeah, because you didn't allow him to be a kid, because you beat him, you made him perform, blah, 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 blah. And to some extent, that's true. But there's also instances where people are born, like, I really feel like certain people are just born to perform, and they might be perfectionists. And yeah, Joe Jackson probably put his foot in his ass, but I think Michael would have ended up focusing more on what he wanted out of life, performing, than being a kid. Because I think it was just in him. That was just his path, period. That's why he kept going, and notice his brothers and sisters, not all of them did. Right? High vibrations. This is coming out with death. Let me get another card with that. Whatever, we're going to talk about the person laying on the floor. This is what you're killing off. This is what's no longer serving you. Whatever that is, it caused you to sit in like a low vibration. That's why you have high vibrations here, which is also transformation, which is also the death card. Whatever you're walking away from, Virgo, it was something that didn't make you feel too good about yourself, or made you rely too much on your self node. You're comfortable instead of pushing for better, and it's going to be different for everyone. But I just feel that high vibrations, new beginnings, which is intention. So you recognize what was wrong, what you needed to leave behind. You acknowledge what wasn't working for you anymore, Virgo. And you saw how you were vibing and you didn't like it. So you raised it. You transformed. You changed. It's like noticing something about myself, not liking it, and doing something about it. And now you have these new doors opening. You're going to have new opportunities soon. You're going to shift into a high frequency if you're not already there, just by the decisions you make. Don't get me wrong, Virgo. Like, nobody is above, nobody's perfect. Nobody. We all fall victim to our insecurities. We all fall victim to bad decisions. You know, even the best intentioned people, even people that are so sure of themselves, they're going to fall victim to that, because we're only human. It's only but so much we can take, right? But the smartest humans, which Virgos are one of the smartest signs, they learn how to stop the roller coaster, stop the cycle. They learn midway, like, nah, this is not working. I got to change. I got to switch up. And that's what they do. Even if it's just tweaking one little thing about you, you did it to improve yourself. So with that high vibration, which is transformation, death, which is also transformation and new beginnings, if stuff hasn't already started for you, new beginning in love, new beginning in work, new beginning in your energy, all of that hasn't started yet, it will. And I'm going to get a timing card to see when. Let me just pull for the Fool. So for the Fool, you have, grounded. I love it. Nature therapy. Okay. What else? We have leadership. Okay. Your new beginning and the Fool means the same thing. New beginning, Fool, taking a leap of faith, trusting yourself, not knowing exactly what's going to happen, but still taking the jump anyway. I feel that one card is telling me what's going to happen. Another card is telling me what you did. I feel you had to ground yourself. You had to start healing those childhood wounds that we spoke about early. And you used your own tools. You did it on your own. I don't even think you went to therapy. I don't know. I think you sat down and you Googled some stuff that led you to some other stuff that led you to some other stuff. Probably led you to TikTok University, but it works for Virgo. Again, Virgo is one of the more smarter signs in the zodiac. So Virgo probably can heal themselves with their own therapy, right? I feel that's what you did. Maybe you went in nature, and just got rid of distractions and really grounded your energy. But regardless, now let me get to this future card. I feel like an opportunity, again, new beginnings. When I said doors are opening, I have a feeling an opportunity is going to come your way. It could be work, it could be personal, it could be a family situation. But you're going to know what to do. That's the key. That's the message right here. An opportunity is coming in the future. We're going to see it with a timing card because I'm so nosy. But regardless, it's going to come, and it's something that's meant to kind of like make you think and decide which is really better for you. For example, you have an opportunity to get a job, but you have to pack up and move to another state. You have another opportunity, let's just say, to move closer to someone that you were trying to get to know for a relationship. And then you have a separate opportunity to help a family member out, or partner with a family member to create something, right? And it's like all of them sounds promising, all of them sound good, all of them sound like they can align with you. But that's us from the outside. Even I can't tell you what to do because this is a general reading. So you're going to know what to do. This is what the card is telling me. You're going to have the wisdom and the knowledge to do what's best for you at this time. And you can't play it safe. You see? You have to take the leap. Just because you don't know what's going to end with either of those options doesn't mean that you're not supposed to jump, Virgo. I think the biggest lesson here is that no, you can't predict everything that's going to happen. No, you can't analyze a situation all the time. But that doesn't mean you don't accept the offer. That doesn't mean you don't walk through the door. Don't be scary. That's what it's saying. Just because you don't know how you're going to land don't mean you don't jump out the plane. I mean, that's for somebody. That ain't for me because I'm not jumping out no plane. But you get what the hell I'm trying to say. I am thirsty. Let me pull some tarot and see what's going on with Virgo. Do you see our lovely president? How he has us in debt. I am so sad. I don't even understand. How can you give away money and the country you're representing, leading, needs it? Nobody can ever make me understand. Anyway, Holy Spirit, what do we want to know? Give me Virgo's energy. I'm not even going to build on this. Let's get some fresh energy. Oh. Oh, wow. We have the Queen of Wands and we have the Empress. Okay. So we know that energy, right? If you're not familiar with it, let me explain. First of all, I love that they're both red. It's just the way it's like hitting me right now, especially under the Death card, which is also a lot of red. It paints like pictures, but regardless. Queen of Wands, very charming, sexy, outgoing, courageous, right? Visionary, strong-willed, sexy, usually an Aries, Leo, Sag. Empress, this is a sensual beauty. She's sexy, but she's more sensual. It could also signify pregnancy or being nurturing or creating, because we are talking about new beginnings, doors opening, right? So it could be creating. Why do we have the Queen of Wands and the Empress, Holy Spirit? Why do we have the Queen of Wands? The Empress can represent a mother figure in your life, Virgo. Why do we have the Queen of Wands and the Empress? Is this the Queen of Wands and her mama? Why do we have the Queen of Wands and the Empress for Virgo? Seven of Swords in reverse. So somebody got caught. Somebody got caught, or somebody's coming to confess or come clean. Who's coming clean? And clean about what? Ooh, 10 of Coins could represent about a marriage. Somebody's coming clean about oh, shit. Queen of Wands can also represent like a third party energy. Of course, Empress can represent the wife. So I'm just going to read the energy because I honestly don't know who's who and who's what. What I'm reading here is that somebody got caught doing something that they weren't supposed to do. And it has something to do with someone's marriage. Someone's being sneaky in their marriage. So, Queen of Wands is usually like the third party energy. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Being dishonest. Okay, so Queen of Wands was being dishonest. Or Queen of Wands was being dishonest with herself, faking a happiness. Why were you faking happiness? Why would the mistress fake a happiness unless you're not the mistress? Hold on. We have the Page of Cups. Yeah, you were. So you was faking something. Why? Child, see? Now I'm all in it. Why? If you really didn't want to be with somebody and you knew they were already married, right? You didn't really want to be with them. I already know you're married. Why am I fooling myself and still giving these small gestures and small offers of love and acting like I'm so dreamy about you? Why would Queen of Wands do that? We have the Chariot and the Eight of Coins. Chariot in reverse. Oh, because she's not well. She lacks, yeah. Yeah, she lacks direction. That's why. Chariot in reverse, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So you're just doing it to do it. It could be projection. It could be just, I'm sleeping with him because I know it makes you mad. It's just something really petty and stupid. And this is something that this person puts a lot of energy to. Eight of Coins. They put a lot of energy into being petty. I don't even think they want your person, Virgo, or it's vice versa. Take it how it resonates. It's just the energy here. Yeah, and this is against the Empress. Yeah, this is the energy here. Queen of Wands. That's probably dealing with somebody that is married. And they're getting caught. Seven of Swords in reverse is getting caught. And that person being remorseful. This Queen of Wands is also somebody that sticks to it. So they could have presented a story, whoever the Queen of Wands is, they could have presented a story that made it seem like they were more important in this person's life than they really were. Or they could have presented a story where they made your person out to seem like they were classing you lower than them. You know what I mean? Like they're more important. And they're sticking to that story to themselves, but they know it's not true. I don't understand. And they're working hard at that, baby. Like doing something, making you feel a way is very important to this person. Give me the Empress, 7 swords, and 10 of coins. 7 of swords in reverse, 10 of coins upright. Who got caught doing something in this marriage? Was it the Empress? Who got caught doing something in this marriage or this relationship? We had a 2 of swords in reverse. Okay. So there's a clear warning. Is this a clear warning? 2 of swords in reverse could be the clear warning before you got caught. Did you listen to this warning? Because I kind of feel like somebody did get caught. We have the Knight of Swords upright. No, you're getting caught because, yeah, they wouldn't stop. The person kept going and coming, bouncing back and forth. Queen of Wands, Empress, Queen of Wands, Empress, Queen of Wands, Empress. Just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Being impulsive. When clearly they got a warning to stop. Okay, what's the challenge? Why wouldn't they stop? What's the challenge? Knight of Swords is off the hook. What is the challenge? Because somebody holding back. We have the 5 of Cups and we have the Fool in reverse. This person can change if they want to. They don't have to bounce back and forth between the Queen of Wands and Empress. But it makes them sad not to. They want to. This is an unwelcome change if they stop doing this. And they're holding back. And it's kind of weighing on them. They want to be impulsive. Honestly, the Fool in return, the Fool in reverse is foolish. This person is foolish. They're a little slow. That's what it's about. I'm sorry, Virgo. And you know, you're so, Virgo is, again, and why do I keep saying that? I've never done that in a Virgo reading before, but it's true. Virgos are smart. Yeah, you didn't pick one that was as smart as you, Virgo. Okay, so the challenge is the person is holding back from seeing what they really want and making an honest attempt at what they really want. They rather just bounce back and forth between the both of you. And they're resisting any change that's going to change that. You get what I'm saying? So if you bring it up, they're going to deflect. If you present receipts, they'll probably go cold for a little while. They'll be back because you are an integral part of this. They want Queen of Wands and the Empress. Okay. What's the advice? And I don't even know who, so take it as it resonates and place yourself where it fits. You could be Queen of Wands, you could be Empress, you could be Knight of Swords. We have the, Nine of Swords. This feels like a game of wit. Like everybody's playing mental warfare, just playing games on each other. Nine of Swords is about psychological trauma. It could be about dark thoughts, of course, insomnia, nightmares, but I don't feel that. I don't feel anxiety. I feel like this is literally like a game. Like, oh, you did this? Watch. I'm going to send you a little message. Because both of you know that Knight of Swords is going back and forth between you. And both of y'all are wrong because you're a Queen of Wands and you're an Empress. That's a Knight. Why y'all letting us even zap your energy? But of course, the cards doesn't say everything and tell everything. So this energy this person could be embodying right now is the Knight of Swords, the seize the day kind of energy that I'm here today, going tomorrow. I work a lot on the move, right? Whether it's travel or literally on the move. So, yeah. I can't really make a specific, like, yeah, this is why you're doing it and this is why you're doing it, because it's not really going to come out that way. It's general. But you guys are playing mental warfare with each other. They're so loud. I'm sorry. That's probably the garbage truck. Let me hurry up. So the potential outcome. Let me see something with this Nine of Swords. King of Swords. Okay. So I don't know who this is for, but this Knight of Swords might finally get it. I don't know what the hell y'all did to him, but it seemed like, and don't take the gender either. You know, you could flip reverse. I'm just going by the cards, right? So it seems like this Knight of Swords is going to mature a little bit and become the King of Swords and want to do shit by the book. So Queen of Wands, you might get left in the dust. Or Empress. I don't know, but I wouldn't leave an Empress for a queen, you know? Regardless, this person had to go through shit to get to that point. So I think it's going to be sincere. So if they approach you, Empress, and they're telling you they want to do things by the book and they really have an interest in doing the right thing and making it legal and being truthful and, you know, I would take my chance. But if they're not coming that way, then fuck them. So let's get some cosmic insight. I'm going to push this up. It's going to be out of the way, but I need room. So it got to go. Anyway, you saw it, Virgo. Okay. Let's get some cosmic insights. And this is Cosmic Insight Oracle deck. It's what? Giving tons of insight and clarity on our daily life and making them a great addition to use with your other cards. Okay. I'm not looking for who made it. If it's on the front, but I think you can find it by backs. So what's going on? What's your cosmic insight? What's Virgo's cosmic insight? What can we give Virgo? Oh, I'm happy everything's falling in my lap. Okay, we have Guardian. Virgo, I don't know if you had someone recently pass away. If you did, I'm sorry. Rest in peace to your person. My condolences. Or if you already had an ancestor in mind that you were close to and they transitioned, I feel like you have them watching over you. You have Guardian card here, so it's always nice to know that we're never really alone. So maybe, and that always shows up like when we're going through a really rough transition or have to make a really difficult decision and we're wrestling with it. Usually our ancestors come in and try to guide us and help us. We just have to be open enough to see it, right? So get open, Virgo. Yes. Yes, luck is on your side, Virgo. So I don't know, but your energy is popping right now. Your first card was the Magician. So your energy is popping right now. Open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. Let me get one more. We have health. So don't be alarmed, but you know, you can have some health issues that come up. You seen how I hesitated? I said health. You can have some health issues that could arise, Virgo, but just stay on top of it. Don't ignore anything. And if something hurts, I don't care if it's your toenail, go see your doctor. Okay. That's for somebody. And let me close you out with an angel number. If you play numbers, you can use this for that. Okay. Holy Spirit, can I get an angel number for Virgo that coincides with the reading? My mind just literally drifted off. We have, oh, 888. This is karma. So we all know karma is an action, right? Okay. So it's just about what you put out, you get back. It's not good or bad. It's just what is. So 888, karma, balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. Virgo. Pause it, read it, because I think something's in there for you. This is what I have for you, Virgo. I love you. I'll see you next week. I hope it helped, provided some clarity. And yeah, bye.